Hi, my name is Mashanta and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm currently in the process of inventorizing all my beauty collection, which includes skincare, makeup and hair care. And what this means is basically looking at my collection and documenting what I have, because I honestly have a lot and sometimes I forget what I have, and whenever I'm confronted with a collection, I face quite a bit of overwhelm. So today the category that I have chosen is serums, and this could also include facial treatment oils. Going into this exercise, I had anticipated that I had 20 serums and I was right. Now I basically have 18 serums. It's a lot. I have one face. Each serum lasts at least, I would say, 45 to 60 days. So I easily have at least 2 years worth of supply of serums here. But I think it's always interesting to go through people's collection, and I will talk you through if they are products that I'm currently using, my thoughts on those products, or if they're products that I haven't used yet. My thoughts in terms of why I purchased this product and what I've heard about that product. So I do hope you will find this video useful, and if you find this interesting, I have a bunch of other videos in this series on my channel. I highly recommend that you subscribe so that you can keep up with my beauty inventory series. So let's quickly get started. There's a lot, so I'm scared like I'll drop it because these are also like glass bottles. So let me try to get it on frame. These are all the serums that I own. And I'm going to go one by one, so it's going to be in my lap, and I hope you will find this useful. This is the Selfless by Hyram and the Inky List Retinol and Rainbow Algae Serum. It's what I'm using right now at night. I've used it sparingly, so probably use it 10 times. I can safely say that this breaks me out, so I think I will discontinue using this product or maybe use it somewhere on my body. Now this is really unfortunate because I think Selfless by Hyram makes one of my favorite cleansers. It's a beautiful cleanser. I've gone through I think 4 bottles of that cleanser, but unfortunately this serum doesn't work. I've also used the moisturizer, the day serum, and all of that works, but this one, in fact my current breakouts are also because I wanted to give this one last shot, and this clearly doesn't work. Speaking of Selfless by Hyram, I have another serum. The packaging is very similar, but this is another one. This is a gentle exfoliating serum with mandelic acid and rice bran. I haven't used this yet. This is in my collection. I bought a bunch of Selfless by Hyram products when there was a Sephora sale on this line of around 50-60%. So that's when I stocked up a bunch of these products, maybe last year or the year before that. Then I have this Dear Claire's. This is the Rich Moist Soothing Serum. It's supposed to work really well for dry and sensitive skins. I haven't used this yet, I haven't opened this yet, but I really like Dear Claire's as a brand. I've used their Gentle Black Cleansing Oil, their Gentle Black facial polish. I've used testers of their moisturizers, I've used their sheet masks. This is a Korean brand that has really stood the test of time. So I'm excited to be trying this serum. It's in my collection. It's an 80 ml pack. Usually a 30 ml serum lasts 30 days if you use it once a day. Assuming I can use this twice a day, this will likely last me 1.5 to 2 months. Just a disclaimer, the reason I'm not opening or trying these on is because I haven't used these products yet. Wherever I have used or they are opened, I don't mind opening and showing you swatches, but where they aren't, I do want to prolong the shelf life as much as possible, so I hope you'll understand. And I hope you will still find my commentary around these products useful. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. So since we are in the Korean beauty category, a lot of my serums are from K Beauty, because I do think their quality is superior at the price points that they offer. So next I have the Purito Centella Green Level Buffet Serum. I don't remember if I've tried this before. I've tried a tester of this before, but when it comes to Purito, I've used their eye cream. I've heard very good things about Purito as a brand, and in fact the Centella Green Level Buffet Serum was quite viral in Korea around 2-3 years ago, so it's been in my wish list for a while. This is the Innisfree Retinol Cica Repair Ampule. Now Innisfree is one of the first Korean brands that I ever tried. When I lived in Gurgaon, they had a store close to my house, and I would go there every 10 days and stock up on a bunch of products like crazy. So pretty much my obsession with skincare and love for skincare started with Innisfree. While I don't regularly use their products as often, I do miss going to their store and exploring their ranges. I learned a lot about this Retinol Cica Repair Ampule. This is something I stocked up in when I was in India 3-4 months ago. I haven't opened this yet, but but usually Innisfree comes up with really good, effective products with good quality ingredients at an affordable price. This is something I'm excited to try. I have this Deluxe Mini. It was part of a multi SKU kit from Cosrx. This is the very viral Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. Now I've had a full size of this before and it never worked for me. I think this was around 2020, 2021 when Korean Beauty had just come into India. I had like a huge pack, okay, and it didn't work for me. Looking back, I also think that was a time where I was very overexcited about skincare, one could say. So I was layering a lot of different products. I had very elaborate 10-15 step routines every day, morning and night, and actually it did more harm than good. I felt I had a lot of acne on my face constantly, and it was like a spiral, right? So because I was suffocating my skin with too much, my skin wasn't reacting well, and to solve the acne problems that I was experiencing, I was just layering more and more. So it was at that time that I tried this product and it really didn't work for me then. But now, obviously, given the situation I was in then, I don't know if it was because of the product or my consumption. I wanted to give this another chance, and this has like 30 ml of product, which is pretty good. This is the Beauty of Joseon Glow Serum, which propolis and niacinamide. It looks really small, but it actually has 30 ml of product. You've heard of Beauty of Joseon quite a bit. If you haven't, they went really viral for their wonderful sunscreens. I think I'm on my second tube of their sunscreen. Very, very, very good product. This is again a line which I think comes up with very effective products at a really affordable price. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm excited to try. Patience is the name of the game here. I'm literally using one serum after another and letting my skin breathe. I don't want to make the same mistake that I did in 2020, 2021. The last Korean serum that I have, and this is still in the packaging, extremely viral Riedel shot. It's called the VT Riedel serum. It went super viral. It's been going on viral in Korea and now all over the world. This comes in different concentrations. It's supposed to be an exfoliating serum, and a lot of the virality comes from the immediacy of the results. So people with acne have worn this the previous night and woken up to really good clear skin. I don't know if you can see on the package, there are like several numbers here which represent different concentration. I bought like a set of 2 with a very basic concentration of 100. Now I don't know the unit of measure, but I do know this is VT 100, which is the safest, lowest dosage of concentration. I do have somewhat sensitive skin, so I didn't want to go overboard by trying like something with a lot more concentration. And given that this is relatively new in my collection, while I have a bunch of other serums that are quite old in my collection, I want to use them first and then get onto this. I'm using like the FIFO method, which if you've studied accounting, you know it's like first in, first out. So I want to use up the products that came into my collection first and make sure that it goes out of my collection earlier, versus like a last LIFO method, right, which is last in, first out, which typically tends to happen when you're super excited about what you buy and you just want to keep trying every new thing that's in your collection. Anyway, that's your accounting lesson for the day. I'm such a nerd. Who brings accounting into a skincare video? The Omoro Visca Daily Vitamin C Serum. Now, this is actually quite a surprise. This is not something that I bought. This is something my husband bought. And he had gone to Budapest for a very short trip, and I had told him about how Omoro Visca is a very famous Hungarian brand. Honestly, on its own, I am using it right now, so I can like open it and show it to you. It's a very creamy serum. It's like more like a lotion consistency. And it has a very light hint of vitamin C, but it's very good. Like, I've been using it for 3-4 days now. I find this very effective. Like, the day I used this along with the same Omoro Visca moisturizer, my god, the next day my skin looked really, really nice. The one thing I have a problem with is it's one of those packaging wherein, yeah, can you see? This is when it's locked. When you open it, this basically pre-fills the quantity of the product in the dropper. So dropper is pre-filled with this quantity, and sometimes the dropper is faulty. It doesn't always work. So it's a very lovely glass bottle, but I'm not sure if it's very effective packaging. I can't control the amount of product at all. If that's stuck, that's stuck. I have to like start tippling the product onto my hand. So I'm actually scared of traveling with this product. I would say that is a drawback with this product, but in terms of efficacy, I think it works really well. I haven't tried it with a bunch of other products, but I've tried it with a very simple routine of toner, this serum, moisturizer, the moisturizer also being from the same brand, and they work beautifully together. And since we're on vitamin C, let's finish all the vitamin C's that I have in my collection. So here I have the Pixi Skin Treats Vitamin C Serum. I've used Pixi before. I've used their cleansers, one or two of their serums, and I think fair brand. A bit more expensive for what they do, to be very honest. But I think in India, especially on Nykaa, you usually have these timely offers. You can get stuff as high as 50% if you're like smart and like, you know, if you're on the lookout. At that price, I think this is a good brand to kind of dip your toes into. My favorite product from Pixi though has to be their glycolic acid pads or their lactic acid pads. Very good, very efficient, especially for traveling. I remember the dropper came separately. I just don't know where the dropper is. And then finally, I have this vitamin C serum from Indivild. It is a 15% vitamin C serum with ashwagandha and turmeric, and also has ferulic acid, niacinamide, vitamin E and hyaluronic acid. This is started by Dua. No, Dua is the daughter's name. Oh god, I can't believe I forgot the name of the influencer who started this. Her daughter's name is Dua. She's in the Netherlands. She used to be a lawyer or something, and I can't believe I don't remember her name, but I remember everything else about her. So this is a brand started by her. I really admire their product strategy. It's a very limited SKU but go deep with the SKUs that they have. So they just have these two serums, one hair oil, and I think their recent launch is a lip butter. I haven't used their hair oil, but I got it and I left it with my mom and she's really enjoyed the hair oil. And I've heard good reviews about this product, both the serums in fact, so I decided to buy both. And speaking of Indivild, I also have their other serum, the second serum. This is the 1% bakuchiol tripeptide complex with squalane, and it also has amla and saffron. Last leg of this serum showcase, so let's quickly power through. This Isden hyaluronic concentrate. It's an hyaluronic acid serum. Isden, I believe it's a Spanish pharmaceutical brand. Very good. I think it's more a dermat brand. I've gotten the hand cream for my husband once and he loves it. Expensive but highly efficacious products. Is that a word? Is efficacious a word? But yeah, very effective products. I have this Deluxe Mini of the Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow. It's an AHA resurfacing night serum. It is 10 ml. I think 10 ml is enough quantity for you to get a feel of how good a product is, and I think this is great for travel. I haven't used this yet, but this is the EGF serum by BioEffect. The brand is BioEffect. This is an Icelandic brand. When I traveled to Iceland last year on a brilliant vacation, this is supposed to be very famous in Iceland. That's something I try to do whenever I travel. I try to look for local beauty brands or local products or ingredients that the country is famous for. So if you're ever going to Iceland and you want to experience some of that, I do think they have multi-SKU kits that you could sample and experience. I have this huge pack of a parsley seed antioxidant serum. It's supposed to have parsley seed, tocopherol and red algae. And this is a huge pack. This is a 60 ml pack. So this I'm sure will last me 2 months. The parsley seed wash off mask has worked really well for me from Aesop. So I just bought the entire set. They had a very nice attractive offer on a gift set. And so I'm excited to try this. I seem to have another thing from the parsley seed range. This is much smaller. It's 15 ml. This is the parsley seed antioxidant facial treatment with blackcurrant seed, parsley seed and blue chamomile. I think this is more like facial oil, while that was a facial serum. The brand is Best Skin Ever, and this was from a massage therapist called Dana Omari. I'll include all her details in the description box below. She has the most beautiful skin and I wanted to explore that, and I'd been following her page for a while. She has some really nice lymphatic massage techniques, etc. that she shows on her page that I always follow, always save but never do. I heard so much about this oil and the reviews were always like glowing, so I finally got it. It does work. It is good, but I think you'll have to be very mindful. You can't just slather your face with oil. She uses this for moisturizing. She doesn't use sunscreen, stuff like that, but which I don't really subscribe to. But as a facial treatment oil, this is good. I've used it sparingly. It lasts forever. I think I bought this a year and a half ago. It's still very potent. Honestly, at the time of filming this, I felt so bad because just 2 days back I got news about this lady passing away. She was dealing with some sort of cancer variant, and yeah, it's just such shocking news, sad news, because there was so much positivity. And so that brings us to the end. I'm sorry if this was super long. I try to be as succinct as I can, but I don't want to be a robot just talking, right? I also wanted to give you a bit of the ins in terms of why I bought something, what my thoughts are now, what my thoughts were at the time of buying the product, and so on. So those were the 18 serums that I have, and yes, I am mindful that this is way too much for a single person. Nobody needs 18 serums at the same time. A big part of why I'm doing this series is for me to realize how much I have and sort of curtail that tendency of me to go and get the next new shiny thing. And I'll be very honest, this is working. So just a very random mindful reflection is, if you have any category in your life that you want to cut back spending on, just do an inventory of all the products you have in that category, because honestly it is such a good reality check, and it's going to be so much more effective than anybody else just coming and telling you that you need to stop spending. Like, that doesn't work. But just looking at taking stock of how much you have and, you know, trying to assess the cumulative worth of those products is just insane. Anyway, so these are 18 serums worth whatever. I will do the math and put it on screen, but please don't take this math any other way. It is not a flex. It is literally a reality check for me. And as a person who's been tracking her empties on and off over the past 2 years, I'm telling you, the satisfaction you get when you finish products up is really unparalleled. It far exceeds the satisfaction that you will get when you keep buying new things. Anyway, I did not intend to give you some unsolicited financial advice or gyan, but that's just the mind space I am in right now, and I wanted to share it with you. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any thoughts, suggestions, comments, please let me know in the comments below. And if you want to follow along on my beauty inventorizing journey, I would love it if you would continue to like and say subscribe to this channel. And if you want to get others along on this journey, please do spread the word by sharing this video all around. That's it from my end. I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you around. Bye!